Okay, text on backplate cinema 4D. First thing we're gonna do is get a camera. So we're gonna click on our camera. We have our camera, it's above the grid. We'll do it again. Above the grid, I have my camera. I'm gonna right click, go to tracker tags, camera calibrator. I'm gonna go to image, click on the three dots, add my image, which is this. Still on the camera calibrator. I'm gonna click on full image. Then we're gonna go to calibrate. I'm gonna go to add grid. We see the vanishing point lines on our image, which is gonna aid us in the placement of the grid. Place my grid here, here. Take this one. Place this there. This one right here. Place that there. I think my placement is pretty good. This picture kind of curves a little bit, as you can see. So I'm gonna press Shift, left click, right here on this edge, Shift, left click on this edge. It's green, which what we don't want because that represents the y-axis. So I'm gonna do Shift, left click, again. All right, so now I'm going to get inside of my camera. Now I'm going to click on create background object. Cool. Now I'm going to right click on my camera. I'm going to go to rigging tags and we're going to go to protection so we don't move our camera. Cool. Nice. Now I'm going to hide this background real quick. Let's make some text. All right. I want to say welcome. In Spanish this time. We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna put the text in the middle of the view of the camera. So right there, I'm gonna go over to this one, and I'm gonna place it right here. And this top view, it's right there in the middle. Cool. So let me get inside of my camera. Let me look at it. It's 90 degrees off, so I'm gonna press rotate, R for rotate, shift, left click. We're gonna make, wait, that didn't happen. No, click, shift. Yeah, now I'm on 90, cool. Now we can turn on our background. I'll press T to scale. Or maybe I can go here and there'd be some, nah, it's just T to scale. You can scale it up, move it right here. I'm gonna give my letters a little bit of a style just because I have to. All right, so that's there. I'm gonna go to caps and give it some roundness. So nothing sharp because that's gonna look a little weird. All right, so we have our letters right here. I'm gonna get outside of my camera one more time, hide the background, and I'm gonna get myself a ground plane. You notice everything sits on the ground, so nothing should be below the ground. I'll get my ground plane, scaling it out. And I'll place it under my object or my words. So if we look inside of our camera, this is what we see. All right, so if we gave it a little fake render, this is what we have. So let's change the render settings. First, let's just go to physical render. Let's go to effect, ambient occlusion, and global illumination. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our background image to our plane. So we're going to do control click and just drag it up and put it on our plane. If we play, She's still not looking like nothing. Now we're gonna right click on the plane and we're gonna go to render tags, compositing. And now that we have our compositing tag there, we're gonna click on compositing background. I still shouldn't see anything because there are no lights in there. And we have our text. Let's give our text a shader real quick. So I'll just double click on this. Type in text material, just keep things organized, underscore. And I'll go to my reflectance, remove, add, let's do GGX. Place that there, go color. Find the purple. So let's go here, go to the text. So I get my text is purple and shiny on the ground. And another render. Okay, so we see a little something there. Oddly enough, even though there are no lights. But let's go ahead and make ourselves, let's do two types of HDRIs. We're gonna make the fake one out of the environment and we'll do a real one too. So to do that, we're going to I'm gonna control click, make this one. And this is fake HDRI. So we'll just double click on this. We'll go here, we'll click off of the color. We'll go to luminance, check luminance. And if we click on this, we can find our image without having to actually go find it. So it's in there. Now let's make ourselves a sky dome. Let's name it sky fake, right? And then I'll put this in here. And this is our fake sky dome. And if we press this to go give ourselves a render, look, we're seeing the shadows a bit more on the ground. I'm sure if I rotated this, let's say 90, it might give a different result as well. Let's see. A little bit different. So if I zoom in and I'm looking at the shadows, we can see. And you can press up and down on the arrow keys to see this. So we have that, which is cool, kind of works. Let me get rid of this fake sky. I want to do another HDRI. So I want to make one from let's go to HDRI Haven, Poly Haven. And let's go to indoor, since it's indoor. And let's choose something that looks similar. So that one looks sort of similar to me because it has a lot of bright lights going on, different colors. So that's kind of close. Actually, might as well grab that while we're here. Too bad they don't have a casino one. Well, they might if I speak too soon. This one looks like it could be all right. So I'm just gonna try it with about 3 images. Maybe just 2. And I'll do this one. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna double click here and we'll name this this will be our so this will be shop HDRI. And so for this one, go here, click on the 3 dots. Should call it a museum. That's what it looks like. So I'll make another sky dome and I'll put this right here. And we'll give this a render now. Wow, look at that look. It looks completely different. Now, also what I'll do is I'll get myself a compositing tag for this. So right click, go to render tags, compositing, and then we'll click on off of scene by camera. So now when I render, you shouldn't be able to see the HDRI on the outside. So yeah, so this is cool. If I go to my sky dome and let's say I go 90, so I turn it 90 degrees, should get a different look. Yeah, you see? Let's do 180, so complete opposite. So this works out pretty cool. And then on top of this, what we can do is we can go, let me turn this off. We can give ourselves some extra lights. So I can go in and go to my light, go to area light, grab this light, and I'm moving it with the dots.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what tag you put on the HDRI again so that you can't see it?
Oh, I just went over here to the sky dome. When I made this compositing tag, I just clicked
Mm-hmm.
off of the scene by camera. So
Oh, I see.
yeah, so when it's on, that means you can see it. When it's off, you cannot see it.
Oh.
All right. So I just made myself another light and put it there. So you see the difference, right? With the extra area light in there. And of course, when it comes to these lights, we can mess with the intensity. So nothing has to be like default 100. Like we can definitely switch it up. And you know me, right? I already like the hot and the cool, the Kelvin temperature scale. So if I go over here, click on this, I can make it a little bit warmer. And then if I bring it along this scale, we're gonna have something colder. Let's check out the difference. So it's subtle, but it's there. And then just because I like to, well, let me press W for world space, control click, move another light over here. Press W again for this object space. This right here. So this one was cool. I'll make this one more hot. And then let's look inside. And because this one is because of visibility in the viewport, not total visibility, which is what these represent, I can turn off the background here and still have it show up in my picture. So yeah, so we have our combined lighting and our letters in the scene. And then the other beautiful thing about this is because it's in here, we can totally change this if we wanted to. So if we wanted to make it a different font or make it taller or bring a car inside of there or any object I want, it should work because it's all on the ground and everything is coming together nicely. Just want to do one other font. Ooh, I love this font right here. See if the height, I can mess with this height. I can't go backwards. Oh, I can. Ooh, this might be interesting. I can go here and Ooh, I'm loving it. Let me just do one more thing with this depth. Just to see what it looks like. Yeah. And that's how it works. And anything you put there will go on the ground and have those shadows. So this is how you put text on a backplate, Cinema 4D.